What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I am here to do a general sneak peek for the sign of Aries. Okay, Aries, hopefully, you guys are doing well. You guys are first this week on the zodiac lineup. Remember, you guys, these are general messages, not personal. So take what resonates and pass the rest to the next. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started, you guys. As you know, on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I will be late with the readings. Um, Maybe not tomorrow, okay? Um, but as far as today for this week, just today, okay? So you know how this goes: two from the top, two from the bottom, and one energetically from the middle, okay? And there's this particular card that I actually want to get to. There we are. There we go. Okay. So that's your card from the middle. Let's see what's going on in your energy this week to start. Okay. So we have 10 of Wands, 7 of Swords, 2 of Cups right in the middle of your reading. Okay, so focal point, all right, for the week. And then we have the Page of Wands, and then the 2 of Swords. Okay, so right off the bat, usually, you know how I usually go. I go from here to here. But lately, this month, I've been primarily focusing on the middle card for all the signs lately. Okay, 2 of Cups is here in the middle in reference to possibly a communication between you and someone else. Okay, and surrounding that is some energy. Okay, so first thing here is the 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands starting off is kind of heavy energy for you, Aries, maybe because you are particularly busy, okay, dealing with a lot of things, all right, possibly household, work, everything just, you know, pretty steady pace for you as far as things that you have to do, okay, so you're pretty busy with this 10 of Wands. Next, we have the 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords to me is usually talking about cleaning up some sort of mess, okay? Maybe a mess that someone else created, okay? That you're having to clean up behind, all right? It's going to take you some time, all right? And maybe you need some assistance with this cleanup, okay? So, like I said, 2 of Cups. It's possibly a conversation with someone, okay, in reference to what they're able to help you with, okay, and or what not to help you with, okay. Possibly, I don't want to say a separation in a sense of not relationship wise, but maybe employee wise or something like that. So maybe you're a supervisor or something of some sort, and you have to have a heart to heart with someone on your staff, okay? And so here we have the Page of Wands, okay? Page of Wands is usually talking about starting on a journey, okay? But a journey in the sense of starting alone, okay? I don't think it's you, like a separation for you. It could be a separation of someone on your staff, okay? Or possibly having to make a hard decision about letting someone go because you do have this 2 of Swords here, okay, towards the end, all right? And so possibly the way this is kind of coming out, 2 of Swords is usually about indecisiveness, okay? Turning a blind eye, if you will, maybe considering giving someone another chance between letting them go and possibly getting a replacement, you know, and that may not resonate for all of you, just a small few, Okay. And so, like I said, it could be a situation where you're always having to clean up behind someone, or it's taking them a long time to kind of get a groove as far as processes and procedures. Okay. So, that being said, let's go ahead and get into the clarifiers. It's very specific. Okay. So, like I said, it may not resonate for all of you. Just, get in where you fit in. Okay. But that is the main spread as far as storyline goes. We're going to get into the clarifiers where things may, give us a little bit more information. So, as always, we start one from the top with the 10 of Wands, second from the top for the 7 of Swords, one from the bottom for the 2 of Cups, second from the bottom for Page of Wands, and then one energetically from the middle. And it's kind of like the same situation. Trying to get this card that I really want for the 2 of Swords. Okay, so let's go ahead and knock these out one by one. We have the 10 of Wands being clarified by the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, 10 of Wands by the 9 of Pentacles. So, Aries, like I said, you having a lot on your plate, things to handle. However, I don't think it really bothers you as much now as maybe it used to. I think having a lot on your plate has become your new normal in a sense, okay? Because you're now secure within yourself, you know your routine, you know what you have to do. It's no more, complaining or whining about it. Plus, it doesn't, really benefit anybody anyway, because it doesn't get rid of the situation, okay? You still have to do what you have to do. And I think you've kind of gotten used to that. And so, with that being said, this 9 of Pentacles being here, you may have a tendency of saying this a lot this week. I could do it, I could do it by myself. You know what I'm saying? I'd be better off doing this by myself. In the sense of maybe someone, like I said before, kind of messing up processes and procedures because they're in the process of learning, okay? In the process of learning, depending on what it is that you supervise, you do have to understand if it's not in someone's will set or, wheelhouse, or what have you, that it is going to take them some time to learn, okay? So you do have to exude some sort of patience with them, okay? But if it's someone who's been, there for about 3 months to 6 months, they should be kind of gathering things by now, taking notes if need be, things of that nature, okay? So let's get into the 7 of Swords. We have the 10 of Pentacles with the 7 of Swords, okay? 10 of Pentacles with the 7 of Swords. So, for some of you, it could be, like I said, house stuff, okay? I did mention that earlier before we got into the clarifiers. If you're doing some cleaning up, maybe cleaning up around the house, as you have this 10 of Pentacles here is usually talking about family, okay? And so, kind of, I get this vibe of like separating things of that nature, okay? It could be for some reason, it could be inheritance, it could be to move, whatever the case may be, okay? This cleanup is around home, okay? For others of you, like I said, if it's in reference to work-related stuff, it's like you don't need anybody messing with your coins, okay? Because there's something that they're doing that's kind of messing up your vibe, okay, or messing up your routine or whatever the processes is that you do. And so you're kind of worried, in a sense, about losing any money that's kind of going to, mess with your primary funds, okay? There's also this vibe of, maybe having to do a lot of refunds for people or discounts because something didn't come out right. Don't know why that came out of, sidebar, okay? So let's get into this 2 of Cups. Two of Cups is here with the moon, okay? Two of Cups is being clarified by the moon. Moon is Pisces energy, okay? You do have Two of Cups here, okay, which is also water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, all right? And so I feel as though this conversation that you have with someone, there's something hidden, okay? Um, Maybe a secret of some sort that needs to be discussed, okay? Either a secret or hidden feelings, if you will, towards a particular situation, okay? I don't, like I said, I don't feel like this is romantical type vibes. I think it's more so family oriented or friends, whatever the case may be. Okay. Um, but whatever it is, someone's hiding it very well. It's either you or a particular person in your energy. Okay. Could be one of those signs that I mentioned. Okay. But doesn't have to be. Let's get into Page of Wands. Page of Wands is being clarified by the Eight of Hearts, okay? Eight of Hearts is Eight of Cups in this deck, okay? Page of Wands with the Eight of Cups. Someone, again, this walk away vibe is usually what the Eight of Cups is talking about, okay? Some form of a decision is going to have to be made, okay? Page of Wands is fire energy, Aries. You're involved, Sagittarius and Leo, okay? What that may be pertaining to as far as walking away, like I said, either you're going to give somebody a chance, okay, or you're going to give them their walking papers, okay, in regards to someone that you're working with, okay? Let's get into this Two of Swords. Two of Swords is here with the Hierophant, okay? Decision time, okay? Hierophant showing up with this Two of Swords is talking about, you have to make a decision between one person or another. It could come down to a situation of a conversation of two people trying to state their case to you, okay, in a way, because the Hierophant is usually the judge between two people. There's two people here, okay? It could be the hiring process that you're going through, as far as maybe trying to, like I said before, maybe find a replacement for someone, okay? As they're possibly wanting to go off on another career, okay? And so you have to find a replacement for them. Within doing so, it is going to be very difficult on who to choose as the replacement, okay? Possibly you're losing a good worker when doing this, okay? But it's time for them to grow and go on their own with this Eight of Cups being here, okay? And so there are going to be other people who are going to apply for their position. You're going to have to decide between the two which one, like I said, will state their case to you. Look for primary factors such as don't compare them to your last employee, okay? If this is for this set of Aries, okay? Do not compare them so much to your last employee. Take the good attributes from your last employee and kind of see or gauge if you can get that out of someone new, okay? So for example, if your last employee was very punctual, reliable, easy to train, okay, then that's what you look for. Those are the attributes you look for in your new person, your new employee. You ask them, how are you with punctuality? If something is to happen, how reliable can you be to take over if I'm not around? As far as training, are you easy to train? Give me an example, things like that, okay? So this may be your first time, Aries, in a situation of hiring someone. So kind of just take, account to how your staff works, how that last person worked for you. Take the attributes that you truly liked about that person and ask that of your new applicants. Okay, that should hopefully help you decide who to choose. Okay, so that being said, let's go ahead and get into the elemental oracles to see what your final advice is to start off the week, Aries. Last shuffle. And then we cut. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have completion. Completion West. Completion West, number 4. Okay. Protecting your investment, protecting your energy, protecting your image, your ideas, things of that nature, as we do have a brain here with a puzzle piece and kind of glowing in part of the cerebral. Okay. And completion is just maybe wrapping up possibly a phase within this particular dynamic that you have. Okay. It's a part of the process when you have employees that work for you, Aries. Again, and any hopefully, getting where you fit in. If this is not your story, by all means, don't try to make it fit for you, but you could get a lesson from this. Okay. So, when you have employees, it does happen, where you work a job for a certain amount of time, you get what you can out of it. Circumstances change where you need more money, or you want to try something new, or you want more of a challenge. This is possibly what's going on with this person. Okay. While you will miss them, while you wish they could stay, it's time for them to go their own way. Okay. And so there's a form of completion when it comes to this. It's not the end of the road for you, it's just the beginning for this other person. Okay. So, be supportive in the process. Okay. And everything will work out. All right. So let's get into the book here for your message. This is Earth Energy. Okay. West completion. It says every cycle comes to a close. Do not resist the end of something, because the end heralds a new beginning. Okay. Complete the project. Be a finisher. Be not afraid of death. It is a part of life. Okay. So if you've had, death is of many things when it comes to tarot. Death, as it could be a physical death, okay, that has happened in your family and you're having to possibly split up things, clean up. It is a part of life. It's not, I don't want that to sound too harsh, but it is something that is of the inevitable. Okay. Unfortunately, we cannot live forever. Okay. But our spirits always live forever. The spirit never dies. Okay. It is something that was shared to me from someone that I knew, a friend of mine, who used to say the same thing. Okay. So just take that into consideration. Those that you lose are always with you. While they may not be here physically, they are always with you spiritually. Okay. So Vestir is ancient Norse for west. Okay. And again, west is one of the quarters called in certain traditions of witchcraft to purify or protect a space. People may call upon the guardians of the west or the western direction as a way of unlocking the protective energies of portals of that element. Okay. So by all means, say your prayers for those that you have lost. so that they may hear you and guide you along your way. Okay. Um, Also, something that came through is that whoever you do choose as your new employee, Aries, may be that puzzle that you've been missing. Okay, they could bring something to your business or company that you've been missing. Okay, they may take some things off of your plate where you have a little bit more freedom. Okay, other than when the last person was with you. Okay, so always kind of think in a positive mindset when you're taking on new employees. Okay, so with that being said, Aries, that's really all that I have for you guys today. Of course, as you know, we have 4 more readings this week. After this week, I will be off for the rest of the month. So hopefully you will ride this energy wave with me each day so you can see how your energy changes. Okay? So until then, Aries, peace.